Hey guys, it's Beth, and today I have my goals update for the month of April, and this is part of the 2019 Crafty Goals collab with Amalia. And Amalia is on YouTube as Cool Cakes with Amalia. You should totally check out her channel. She has like some awesome projects that she does. And she started this collaboration at the beginning of the year to get some of us crafty YouTubers to set some more crafty goals for ourselves, just to make crafting more of a priority for us, and then for us to share our goals and progress with you guys along the way as we get through the year. So April, I'm actually happy to be on the backside to have made it through April. I knew it was going to be a crazy month, and it actually turned out to be crazier than I thought. Normally I expect the worst, and then it's never as bad as I expect, so then I'm always pleasantly surprised, like, oh, that wasn't that bad. But this time it actually was crazier than I had anticipated. So I am happy to have survived and am ready to slow down a little bit in May, enjoy and breathe and craft. So, like I said, I knew at the end of March, or when I did my March goals update, I knew that April was going to be busy, and I wasn't sure how much I would be able to accomplish from my goals. I did get a few things done, and I am very happy with that. So my first goal is to use up a whole pad or pack of paper, and I did not get that finished. I am currently working on my Craftsmith school pad, and that's my KiloPad project, and I started it at the end of March. I worked on it just a little bit here and there in April, but hopefully here the first half of May I can get that one finished. Complete 5 personal scrapbook pages. I did get 3, and they are all using papers from the school pad that I am working on trying to use up. So this first one, the background paper is from the school pad, as are the numbers and letters that I fussy cut out. But just a quick story about this page. This is for my youngest daughter. The year before she started kindergarten, our library started a challenge for all preschoolers to read 1,000 books before they started kindergarten. And my daughters love books. I love books. I love books almost as much as I love my paper, if that tells you anything. And I like to hoard books almost as much as I like to hoard my paper as well. But my daughters inherited my love of books, and I'm so happy about that. So she wanted to do this challenge, and I'm like, okay. So since she was still in preschool, she went to preschool 2 days a week, and then the other 3 days she was home with me. And so we read at least 4 books each day. There was some days where it was a lot more than that, but we read at least 4 books every day, and that helped us to get to 1,000 books in right about a year's time. So she met that challenge, and she was very excited, and the library made a big deal about it. They took her picture, and she got a certificate and a little prize, and then they put her picture up here on the wall of fame. And at the time she was only the 8th one to have done it. So she was proud, we were proud, and I just wanted to document that for her. But again, I really only did that page because it was using the paper from my school pad that I was working on. I was trying to intertwine my goals a little bit just to help me accomplish something at the very end of April. So this next set of pages is for my oldest daughter, and it's from her first day of kindergarten, and right now she is getting ready to finish up 2nd grade. So again, my normal MO, several years behind, but the papers here are from the school pad, as is the journal card down here in the corner. And then the stickers that I used are from the EK Success Stickos, and it's the first day of school, and you can see the date up there is from 2012. The only reason I'm showing you that is because one of my other goals is each month is to use up at least 1 pack or grouping of embellishments, because I tend to forget about them if I don't make a conscious effort to really use them up. And so I had pulled these together with all of my school themed embellishments and supplies for when I was working on my school pad. And so I had pulled these out to use on the first day of kindergarten for her, and I had already knew I was going to do a little grouping here, a sticker up here, and a little grouping down here. And so once I started putting those on, I realized I was only going to have a few of these left. And so I thought, I could just use these up, and then that would kill another, that would actually accomplish another goal for me. I could get a twofer out of this project. So there are a little more stickers here than I would normally use. But like I said, once I decided that I was going to use up the stickers, once I committed, man, I just went for it and decided to use them up. So, I mean, it's still okay, just a little busy up here and down here. But anyway, like I said, I got some of the personal scrapbook pages made, and I used up a pack of stickers. So that was a win-win. And intertwined a little more is all this paper, like I said, was from the pad I'm working on trying to use up, so that kind of helped me towards another goal that I'll hit in May. But one standalone goal that I actually did in April was I finished off a card kit. And this was a flavor of the month kit from Scrapping for Less, and I think it was like the November 17 kit. And I had started it a year ago, put it away, and then got it back out at the end of February or beginning of March, worked on it a little bit more, and then it was just sitting on my desk ever since. And so this past weekend, I was trying to clean up, get things organized, and get all my stuff out so I could get back into my Kilopad project, and I kept moving that stuff from the kit. And so I realized I just need to go ahead and finish this up, and it was not a chore by any means. I don't want it to sound like that, because I love their kits. They're just great papers and great stamps. I always have so much fun with those kits, and I made some really great projects out of it, but I really did want to focus on that just so I could use up that kit and clear up the desk space. But I did do a video on what I made out of that card kit, and so I will link that at the end of this video if you want to check out the things I made with that. So my last two goals over here that I did not hit were to use or decorate or upcycle one item from my stash. Did not get to do that, nor did I get to try one new technique or one new thing this month, but that's okay. Like I said, the focus on April was kind of surviving. But one of the things that, this process has kind of made us look at, what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses, what are our challenges, what are the things we love, what are the things we don't love, what keeps crafting fun for us, things like that. So one of the things I noticed this past weekend that was a weakness or a challenge for myself when I craft is my indecisiveness. So I knew, this past weekend, I finally had a chance to sit down and do some personal crafting. So I wanted to enjoy it, but I also wanted to get as much done as I could to try and get caught up. And so one of the reasons I use card sketches or page sketches a lot is because I can't make a decision to save my life. Whether it's what I want to use on my layout, or how I want to lay it out, or what I want to wear today, or what kind of beer I should buy from the grocery store for the party that we're hosting this weekend. I literally did stand in the beer aisle for a good 15 minutes, if not more, analyzing all the beers, trying to figure out what I wanted to buy for our party this weekend. Pros and cons of each of the ones that I wanted to get. And you know what? I ended up getting I just bought most of it, so I could stop thinking about it. So this indecisiveness problem isn't just with my crafting, it's part of my life. So anyway, I was trying to find a page sketch to use for these pages so that I could kind of get through them quickly. And I did. I found one that worked for these photos. I could not, for some reason, find one I liked to do these three photos. So I was sitting down, and trying to come up with something on my own. And I use the card sketches, like I said, just because it speeds up the process for me. I do have the creativity, I know that, to come up with something on my own, but I tend to not do it very often because, like I said, it takes me forever. So this page is not elaborate or intricate or detailed in any way, really. It's a very simple grid layout, but I swear it took me forever. And just reminded me why I kind of reinforced why I use the sketches a lot. But I mean, like I said, I knew I wanted to use paper from the school pad, so at least that kind of narrowed it down. But it was choosing the paper and then how I wanted to display like my 1,000 books. Just, yeah, it was frustrating for me. So I know part of my indecision or lack of decision-making ability, I know part of it stems from just like a lack of confidence, and then some of it's just fear of, I don't know, fear of it not working out or fear of it being wrong, which how many times have we all said, or how many times I know I have said to someone, there's no wrong in craft, there's no right or wrong, it's whatever you want, right? But then the other part of my problem is I don't always know what I want. Like, I mean, I know kind of what I want, it's the getting there that takes me forever to figure out sometimes. So, long story, but I have found that is a weakness I struggle with my crafting, and it was very evident this past weekend when I was starting to really get a lot of stuff done to get caught up. So I don't know if there's anyone else out there that struggles with decision making. If there are any of you, please let me know so I don't feel alone in this. But one of the things that has helped me kind of, like this weekend, I think it was just bad too, because it was the end of, it had been a rough month. I was mentally drained. I was trying to craft to replenish my energy, but then the decision making kind of drained my energy a little bit. But something that has helped me kind of break through that challenge and then the lack of confidence challenge is this YouTube channel, because one, I have to have enough confidence in my projects to share them with you guys. And then I have gained some confidence in myself, like speaking on the videos, just doing the videos. And then the timeline that I have to do my projects, which it's not anything that you guys have imposed, it's totally self-imposed timelines. But when I give myself a timeline, I kind of just have to push through. Like this, I finally just said, screw it. Like, this is how it's going. It's good. It's fine. And it really is. Like, I like it. So, this channel has kind of helped me in many ways, two of which are helping me build confidence and helping me push through that inability to make a decision. So thank you all for the love, support, the encouragement, the accountability for things like these, and for this opportunity to help kind of grow myself and push through some of my weaknesses and challenges. But I don't know if any of you have discovered if you have any challenges or weaknesses when it comes to crafting, other than, of course, paper. Like, I am totally weak when it comes to buying paper, but that's why I'm in this situation that I am in and trying to use up all my paper. But I don't know if there's anything else you guys have discovered about yourself. I've become very philosophical about my crafting in the past 6 months to a year. Just, I feel like I've learned a lot, reinforced a lot. But anyway, a couple of you have mentioned that you're slow crafters before, and I don't know, I guess I'm curious, one, if you think you're a fast crafter or a slow crafter, and if you're a slow crafter, is it because of your process? Like, you kind of take your time putting things together, or is it the decision making that kind of slows you down? Just out of curiosity, let me know that in the comments below. And then also, there are a bunch of you who have set crafty goals for yourself as well, and I would love to know how you're doing on your goals, what kind of progress you're making. Let me know that in the comments below as well, so that we can cheer and encourage you on like you guys have cheered and encouraged me. So anyway, I thank you guys for your time today. Thank you for the accountability to my goals and for helping me grow. I really appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a great month of May and a crafty week.